I got you.
They
Don't worry.
got so much stuff going on. That
Well,
sometimes
yeah,
forget.
I mean, we're a little nervous because we've just kind of been graced by royalty.
Well, I want to play this first. Okay, hold on. Oh, and it's not playing. That's what happens. There we go.
SummerSlam. That's it. That's it. Won it. Wow. Here is your winner by submission and the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Natalya. Another heart.
There you go.
Way better intro than we could have given her. Good morning, Natalya.
Good morning. That is, you know what? That is the intro that I was waiting for.
I was going to say, do you ever get sick of hearing that?
No, I think it's so cool. Even like, I play a bad guy or bad girl on TV,
Right.
but even just walking in here today with the SmackDown Women's Championship, it's like, I'm so happy that I dreamed big.
Like that belt, she walked in with it on her shoulder. It is the ultimate, like it is blinged out. I am pretty jealous. I need one of these
so
in my
cool.
life.
Now, do you have to carry that around everywhere, basically, or just for press stuff like this?
I just carry it around everywhere because I'm so
Grocery shopping.
Oh, Whole Foods, you got it.
Well, and we're going to get into a lot of different things. I mean, SmackDown Live tonight at Key Arena.
Right.
I know you guys with WWE, you're working with Susan G. Komen.
Right.
You've got Diva.
Total Divas.
Total Divas. But when I remember watching wrestling when I was younger, and the women's matches were, for the most part, a sideshow. It wasn't really it wasn't really part of the product. I mean, if you were a female wrestler, you were in a bikini mud wrestling.
Right.
Or like we were talking about yesterday, China is who.
Or you were considered like butch or something.
That's who I idolized as a kid. But it's the same
Right.
thing. It was this box or that box, and then now there's you. And you're kind of like trailblazing for other women. It's cool.
And it's really cool because, I was born and raised in a huge wrestling family. My uncles, Bret the Hitman Hart, Owen Hart, the British Bulldogs. My father, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. My grandfather is a WWE Hall of Famer, Stu Hart. And for me, I've been around it my whole life. So I've been waiting for this opportunity to really lead this women's revolution in the WWE. And I'm so proud of being on SmackDown Live. I'm so proud to be the SmackDown Live Women's Champion. And
Awesome.
I'm so proud of what the women are doing in the WWE because we're pushing past all of our boundaries, past what everybody thought that we could do. And right now I'm in a rivalry with Charlotte Flair. And her father is Ric Flair.
Yep.
I'm sure you guys all know. I can't even woo. I mean, can you guys woo?
I lost my voice this weekend, otherwise I would be able to.
Trust me, I've been working on my woo to mock her. But, we're just doing such incredible things. And it really just, it's so symbolic of how WWE is embracing this women's movement.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not just in WWE. It kind of comes out of WWE as well. And you have these young girls looking up to you. And you're like, you know what? She's badass. I could do that. I can do anything. And it's so cool. I'm like kind of upset that I didn't have someone like you when I was a kid. But look, I can still look at you now and be like, that's awesome. I could do that.
And it's just so great to be different. Like, I'm not, I love being different. I don't want to be like anybody else but Natty. And so while I come from this amazing lineage, and my uncles Bret the Hitman Hart and Owen Hart, like I said, my father, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, like they paved this amazing road for me to do what I do today, but I love being different, and I feel like WWE has allowed me that opportunity just to be who I am.
That's amazing. Like to have a company that supports you like that is the best.
Oh, it is.
What's the toughest part, though, about, I guess, getting into the industry as a woman, as a female?
Well, you really have to want to do this. And for me, people always ask me, like, what does it take? And how do I get started? I always say, first and foremost, you have to be a fan. I'm a fan of this. Like, I love watching the product. I don't miss Monday Night Raw. I don't miss SmackDown. I don't miss any of the pay-per-views, whether they're Raw or SmackDown. And I'm just a fan of the product, so it makes it exciting to be a part of it. And, obviously you have to be athletic, but you also have to be really smart because in WWE, there's just so much more to what we do than in the ring. I mean, even this whole entire month of October is about, breast cancer awareness for us.
Yeah, so you guys are working with Susan G. Komen. And what is is there something people need to do or you guys are doing? How is that all working?
Well, in October for WWE, it's all about unleashing your inner warrior.
Yes.
And for us, we are trying to raise money to help women who are, and men as well, that are going through breast cancer. And it's also about using the platform in the WWE to raise awareness because we are a global juggernaut in the WWE. Mm-hmm. We are seen in over 180 countries around the world. So to not use that platform would be an injustice. And so in WWE, we just do so many different community outreach programs. And that is one of my favorite parts of the job. Obviously, I love competing in the ring, but to touch somebody's life and to make a difference and even to save a life, it's really what we're all about.
Yeah. I mean, when you are about to get into a ring, though, do you think about the amount of people that are literally watching you at that moment? Does that ever cross your mind, or it's just you in the ring?
Well, I actually get stage fright before I wrestle.
Way.
I do. I get stage fright. The girls that I work with, they know that I get like that. It's just this feeling I get. It's funny. Ric Flair once said it. If you don't get nervous before you wrestle, he's like, it's not a good thing. You know that it's time to hang up your boots. But I truly get this, I just get this feeling I love that energy. You can't even bottle up that feeling.
Well, if you're not nervous, you don't care.
Exactly.
That's true.
Exactly.
So we're going to get into Total Divas in a second, but we also have a wager Carla Marie and I made. And I think since you're working with Susan G. Komen, we can throw the wager in that direction.
Absolutely.
If you can teach Carla Marie how to put me in a sharpshooter and I tap out, I will make the donation to Susan G. Komen.
And if I can't, I will.
If I don't tap out, she has to make the donation.
Do you guys have a good chiropractor?
I do.
All right, so what we'll do, we got Charlie Puth right now. We are going to come back, and we'll see what happens. We'll see if Carla Marie can make me submit. It's Power 93.3.
Carla Marie and Anthony, sorry, we're not at our normal microphones because we're getting ready for to put Anthony in a sharpshooter. We've got Natalya from WWE, Women's SmackDown champ, by the way, here, and she's going to show me how to do her finisher move on Anthony. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. We got some music now, too.
I'm going to walk you through it.
All right, so she's going to walk you through how to put me into the sharpshooter, Carla Marie.
All right. Get on the ground. Don't make me catch you on the ground.
Okay.
And we're wagering on this, so if I can do it, Anthony has to donate to Susan G. Komen, which is who WWE is working with this month. If I can't, I have to donate money.
All right, so now I am now on the ground. I'm going to position this microphone so I can. All right, there we go.
Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to grab his legs.
This is hilarious.
Yeah, other side, Carla Marie. You got to take
that. Go.
I can't work.
It's fine.
So you're going to grab his legs, pick his legs up, almost like you're changing a baby's diaper. Okay. Take your left leg.
My left leg.
And step through.
Okay.
No, other side. Yep. Step. No. Left leg.
Your left leg goes here, Carla Marie.
No, and then what you're going to do is you're going to cross his legs.
Oh, geez.
And then he's going to cross them underneath.
I'm going to cross them, under her?
Yeah, so let me show you. Let me step over.
Oh, God, like that?
Wait till you guys see this video.
Everyone's getting involved right now, which is weird, but it's cool.
Okay.
Learning experience.
This is.
I'm not going to put it on you, but I'm going to see how I do it.
Okay.
So what you're going to do is you're actually going to help her a little bit, too.
Okay.
Now you guys turn.
Okay, I turn this way.
Oh, my God, that's
Now
so
cross
crazy.
his legs like that. Now sit into it and kind of get into a squat.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
That's great.
I can't breathe.
I win.
You're right. And so
I'm going to tap.
I'm going to help you out.
So that
Wait, I'm sweating. Hold on. How do you do? That is insane.
So, by the way, now you
sweating.
just did the sharpshooter. And so what you did basically was you trapped his legs, you put pressure on his back, and you made him tap out.
Wait, that was actually so fun. We're going to do that again after this.
Okay.
You made him tap out, and that's what us girls do, is that we always win.
Yeah. I think we both should donate, though, to Susan G. Komen.
We can both donate. That
yeah,
works.
because
That
I
is
was a little
awesome.
messy there.
Good job.
And I don't feel like as much of a loser if we're both donating.
But so we did have a text from Logan in Lacey. He's at JBLM, which is our military base here. And Natalya, he wanted to know, how do you plan on defending the WWE Championship, the Women's WWE Championship?
Well, I, first of all, will let you guys both know, and all of Seattle this morning, that I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Nice.
And so if somebody like Charlotte Flair thinks she's coming after my championship, she can woo her way all the way back to Charlotte, North Carolina.
I love it.
Like, that looks good on you. Like, it looks like it's part of your style. It shouldn't belong to anyone else.
It is so good that I'm going to actually
belt.
put it on. I'm going to put it on like this. And
She's wearing the belt right now.
I am.
Awesome.
This is what I do. I go to Starbucks. I walk in. I get my small, skinny, extra hot caramel macchiato, and I embrace being the Queen of Hearts, your SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
That's an awesome looking. Do you get to design the belt at all?
Oh, are you kidding me? I have my own side plates on this championship.
I was going to say, look at that. It literally says her name on it.
It's so cool because I can't wait to see everybody tonight at the Key Arena. And, you know, I'm actually a Canadian girl, so I'm a little too close to home to be doing any tapping out myself.
Yeah,
You're basically in Canada. Seattle's like, what, 2.5, 3 hours away?
I absolutely love coming to Seattle. It's such a beautiful place. The people are amazing. And there's just a certain ambiance in Seattle where you just really do want to.
We don't mess around here.
You don't.
No.
You don't. And especially when you put that sharpshooter on, you're all
We're gonna
business.
do that again. And we got Condra from Federal Way texting, and she said, "Hi, Natalya, you're amazing." Oh my God. So she's freaking out. She just got in her car and heard you on the air. That's awesome.
Oh, I'm so happy that you guys have me on your show this morning. Thank you.
Let's move from SmackDown Live to Total Divas.
Yes.
How you're basically on all the time. You're performing in some capacity or being recorded
Camera
all
in your
the time.
Face, yeah.
Well,
like right now.
I you know what's funny is that when I first got picked to be on Total Divas or selected cast for the show, I was like, gosh, am I a train wreck? Is that why I was picked to be on Total Divas? Because you think reality TV, you think,
of course,
you kind of have to be a little bit of a train wreck. And what I've realized about doing the show for 4.5 years now is that it's so much fun. And part of why I love it is because I love being relatable. And now we're going into season 7. It'll air November 1st on E! And by the end of this season, I'll have done over 100 episodes of the show. And, obviously being one of the original cast members on the show.
Oh, is it 08?
It's been on since 2013.
Oh, wow.
So it's just been such an incredible experience to be on the show and, really just being myself and showing that life is all about being imperfect. And that's what makes you special is being different.
Yeah, it's not that you're a train wreck. It's that you're fun. I like that word way better.
And
you're
relatable.
Fun. Yeah.
And it's like everybody, wants to be perfect. But what actually is the most appealing to our audience is just showing that we're not perfect. I've made mistakes. I laugh, I cry, I get insecure, I get jealous, I get excited. I love to perform. We're all just human.
Yeah, we're normal people.
Listen, we built a whole morning show based on being not perfect.
A mess.
So.
I mean, you've been hearing what's happening this morning. It's a mess, but people apparently like that because it's real.
It's real and it's relatable. And, I feel like that's what is fun about being in the WWE is that we just do so much, whether it's Total Divas or whether it's me being, the SmackDown Women's Championship or, the stuff we do with Susan G. Komen. There's just, it's no day is ever dull. It's just like a really cool job.
Well, you guys do a lot, I know, with children's hospitals, everything.
Yes.
It's like you were saying earlier, you use your platform for good, which is amazing when you're such a big corporation to be able to go out there, touch so many lives, and like this month, raise all the money you can for Susan G. Komen, which I need to put on my to-do list that we need to donate there today because that was a hot mess, but we just did in here.
So before we let you go, we are going to grab a picture with you and the belt, which looks badass. I don't think I can carry that belt.
You're
and
not
look
allowed.
Cool. I shouldn't be allowed.
No, you can't.
But I think we should just hit this real quick. If we, there we go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Usually your entrance music.
Sure.
Usually your entrance music, but we'll see you out with this music now. But thank you so much for hanging out with us. Appreciate it so much.
Oh, thank you. Thank you guys so much for having me on. And let's work on that technique a little
Okay,
bit because
a little bit.
you know that he likes to tap
We're
out.
going to do it every morning in the studio. Don't worry.